A meeting at the Uganda Investment Authority One-Stop Center has ended with mostly domestic investors and several government agencies, particularly Uganda Revenue Authority, all reading from the different scripts. They couldn't find a common ground on how to handle what domestic investors describe as inflated taxes imposed on them by the taxman.
We are getting a profit of 500 from every bottle, but URA wants 6,000 from every bottle. Now what is that?
We got a tax holiday of 10 years along with several other exemptions, including exemption on stamp duty. But when we were going to create the mortgage, the bank's council insisted us to pay the stamp duty. We told them that we have got the exemption from URA and this is the government policy, but they forced us to pay.
When we are adding value to coffee, some of these machineries by the policy says that we're not supposed to do what? To pay taxes. But either it is a challenge to do with the URA, where they don't have very thorough knowledge product on that, product knowledge, or it's an error by clearing and forwarding agents. So there's a gap in between.
However, there is a window to iron out these issues, according to the taxman.
The idea is that the rate is high. It is something we can take back to policy so that but you see, tax administration, I administer the law as it is. And there's very little room for discretion. I can't say, this is a strategic investment, now I charge you at a lower rate. So it is a matter that can only be addressed through policy. So this particular request on the reimbursement of stamp duty, just make an application and let's look at it. Definitely, if you paid where you have an exemption, a refund can be made.
Now, we don't want to see that moving forward, because also there are some investors who get license from Uganda Investment Authority, NEMA stops them from doing their project. So we have to stop that, so that by the time you're issuing a license, the issuing authority should communicate it to all the other authorities and say, this is the position.
Apparently, there is a degree of disorganization from the government, even though outwardly the government's body language is to promote investment. Betty Ndagire, NTV Business.